Ladies and gentlemen, all social media and the ABC News, this is today my question. I want to ask Prime Minister Albanese question his government, and I want to ask Treasurer question, and I want to ask Minister of Defense question, and I want to ask UAB's question. When they finished to win the government, there was not like a 1 month. There was a week. Treasurer, he come to your TV, he talking with you. They want fast solve problem fire. They don't want his government to have fire. And the law Minister of Defense, na him he come, he talking with you the same story. And na Prime Minister he come, he talking with you the same story. Now, this is my question. They finish it, why they get fire? And they were talking, they want to solve his country fire. They don't want his government to have fire. Now this is my question. Why his government they have fire and there was a promise society first they take this action? Another my question. Minister of Defense. When you are talking to ABC, first you want to solve your government fire. Now they don't have fire. This is my question. I ask all Prime Minister to answering this question, and I ask Treasurer and him to answering this question in the Law Commission. This is the question for them all. This is my question to ABC. Since they finished when they finished talking. Now, as today, they don't have his government. They don't have a problem of fire. This is another my question. I ask you, ABC, why not take action to ask them a question? Why is the government they have a fire and there was a promise they don't have a fire? They're not going to they're going to protect his government and not have a problem of fire. Another my question. ABC. You protect them. Fire his government to have fire. They are good to you to protect them, not to ask them how they were doing the interview with you. This is my question to Prime Minister Onuri. Albanese. I hear we want to bring society refugees. Sorry. You want to bring the society to give them a job at Australia. This is my first question. Why you want to bring the society overseas to give them a job? And you have your people, they volunteer. This is my question I ask you. Another question. Why you want to bring society overseas to give them a job, volunteer? You finish to give them, you finish to solve your country, volunteer, and society not to do volunteer. Another my question. To bring overseas people to work, this is their protect economic. Another my question. When you bring society overseas to give them a job, they start to get distress. You're going to protect them, to protect them not to have distress. Another my question. When you bring society, his country, they have freedom. You bring them here and they don't have freedom, they start to get disease, distress. This will be you protect them to give them a job, now you'll be you bring them to give them disease. Another my question. This money you spend to bring society overseas, now this money you give them, why you are not solve problem you as country, society not to have volunteer. Another my question. You say your government they saying they don't want to see people they come here them herself. Now this is my question. People he come here, him herself. Now people you bring him yourself. Who cause the problem economic? Another my question. When you want people work, why people they come here them herself? You are not spending money government to bring them to give them job. Now to say I get a worker, I'm not spending money to go to bring them. Another my question. When you're going to bring them, first you're training them rules you have them to come to know your country is the rules they lost freedom. Another my question. When you bring them, they start to have violence with society Australia. They come to reduce his job. What you're going to do? You will make them together to close each other, not to have violence. Another my question. How you will make them together to stop them violence? Already your society they have violence. You don't want to give them to make them together not to have violence. Another my question. This all you planning they protect economic. Now they protect society Australia to move the stress. Another my question. When they get the stress, you blame them they have the stress, now you blame yourself you bring them the stress. All the social media share with my Prime Minister my question to answering my question. Another my question, Prime Minister. You go in TV, you promise society your government they're not going to have problem fire. With the first you want to fix this. Now society will have to take you to judge to blame you in court. There was your responsibility, and you promise society in the TV we want to solve this problem. Now you want society to blame your government to put you in court. This is my question. You want society to put you to promise your government they're not going to have a fire, and now they have a fire. Now they have to take action to put you in court. And they are your responsibility to protect country's society fire, not to get damaged fire. ABC, I repeat again. You don't want to ask them question how they was do interview with you. You protect them. You are happy your country to have a fire. You are happy society to die in a fire. Another my question to ABC. Who have to make them interview they did with you? Okay, society, share my video with all society. I'm talking social media. This is my question. Them to answering my question. Okay, bye. Prime Minister, when you're planning this to bring society overseas, I'm talking with all the society angels that were finished to give me information. It is this I was before I was talking, and I have a lot of message to Prime Minister. Angels they give me information, and I said I don't want talking with you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't think they are bringing society overseas to give them a job. In the society, they get distressed, they scare each other, they not talk each other. Now he wants to bring society to do his business. To do his business. He knows society they not close each other to get information. And he knows society they not close each other to cause each other problem. Now this society they come to have a job. Some they come to do business, easy people. Don't think they bring people they don't have here, people they know each other. This is I was talking, and I have a lot of information. Angels they were finished to give me information. Now everybody they want to attack him to freedom, not another problem, not they need information to her, they have to bring people he know him and people he don't know here. Him to trust him with his people. People here they not trust each other. People here they scare each other. Now is this they bring him this to do this. I'm talking I was finished to angels they were finished to give me information. Prime Minister, when he was planning he going to do this, he was planning this, I was finished to get angels they were finished to give me information. Another my question, Prime Minister. When you bring them here, you bring, now you, sometimes you can find you are not giving them a job. When they come and some they don't have a job, you think you bring them to protect, to give them a job, now you bring them to torture them. This is I'm talking, or I look here. People they bring them, they want to give them a job, but you find in the street they crying, they bring them to give them, they don't have a job. Another my question, I want to tell you. When you're going to bring society overseas, every society, now if it's the refugees, printing rules, give him your rules, him to read every rules, and him to decide to come here to join these rules, meaning to single is not allowed to have distress, not that is not allowed to complain about distress. This you have to take seriously to do this, to take responsibility. Every people you want to bring, he want to come Australia, not people for work only. Give him your rules, or meaning people to come here to know I'm not going to get distress, that I'm going to protect myself with this distress, that I'm not allowed to go there. Okay, bye Prime Minister Albanese, my friend. Sometimes I'm a help you. You can think, you think every time I'm a help you, you thinking you are against you. And another, how many people here they're fighting with the India, they bring overseas, they take his job. You forget. Now when you bring, they start fighting each other, they take his job. What you're going to do? You'll protect them. Everyone ask here, na ABC, he knows this. ABC, he can ask you this. Why ABC will not ask Prime Minister, every Prime Minister question, his interview he do it. You protect them. This funny, all this here, they make you happy.